Right people, wrong people. Where do you draw the line? I used to think it was black and white, but the more I've grown, the more I've realized it's shades of gray. For example, I used to think that anyone who didn't believe in God was a bad person. But as I grew, I realized there are plenty of kind, compassionate, loving people who don't believe in God. And there are plenty of religious people who are judgmental, hateful, closed-minded. So I don't base people's character on their beliefs anymore. I used to think that anyone who wasn't ambitious was a loser. But as I've grown, I've realized there are different types of people with different goals and priorities. Some people just want to be happy, not ambitious. Some people want to help others, not ambitious. Some people want to explore the world, not ambitious. And that's okay. You can't force people to be ambitious if they're not. I used to think that anyone who wasn't honest was a bad person. But as I've grown, I've realized there are different types of honesty. Sometimes it's better to be dishonest than to hurt someone. For example, if your friend asks you, "Do you look good in this dress?" and you don't want to hurt her feelings, you may not be honest. You may say, "Yes, you look beautiful," even though you think the dress doesn't look good on her. In that situation, it's better to be dishonest than to be brutally honest. I used to think that anyone who didn't love me was a bad person. But as I've grown, I've realized that's not true. The people who don't love me are probably just not the right people for me. And that's okay. I'm not for everyone, and not everyone is for me. Here's the thing, stop labeling people. Stop categorizing people. People aren't bad. They just do bad things sometimes. People aren't losers. They just have different goals and priorities. People aren't evil. They just make mistakes. We all do. So next time you meet a stranger, don't just label them or categorize them. Get to know them first. It might teach you so much about life. You might learn to see the world through their eyes, and that's a beautiful thing. So, who do you think are the wrong people? Are you sure? Have you tried getting to know them first? What if they're not the wrong people? What if they're just different from you? And maybe that's what makes us so special. Our differences. Thank you for watching and see you next time.